Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It is I, the Bearded Bug Man, back again for another take on some pest control. People have asked, how did I get into the business? It's one of my most common questions because most people are irked by insects and want to have nothing to do with them. Just a quick story on how I got started. Um, when I was 19, one of my buddies, he was an employee for a company, and he was telling me about the job. And I was too young at the time. You had to be 21. So right around the time I turned 21, or a little bit before, he became a manager at a new branch in Alpharetta, Georgia, outside of Atlanta. And he called me and said, "Hey, the job I've been telling you about, you show up, you got it." I was like, "Perfect. I'll be there." So it was hard to leave. I did have a pretty much a newborn. She was a few months old. Um, but I ended up having to leave her and her mom behind to go and learn something new, try to better myself. And I'm glad I did. It worked out. Um, Obviously, since I told you guys I have my own pest control company, and I would like to give thanks to those who helped me get here, such as my buddy Chris. He helped me out. Jason, who we work for, really great guy. So anyway, went to Georgia, got started. The crew we had was pretty good at the end, but initially it was pretty bad as we were running through employee after employee. Guys that didn't want to show up for work, guys that quit in the middle of their routes. Just a piss poor group of guys, but eventually it all panned out and we had the crew. So I ended up staying about a year. Um, Jason tried to get me to stay. He offered me quite a few perks. We went to the Ocean Air, I believe it was, had a really great meal. He offered to pay half my rent for a new place to stay. Um, Also give me a raise. I believe it was like maybe $3 an hour extra on a raise. And then he also offered to buy me a couple of plane tickets so I could go back and forth to Texas and see my family. Ultimately, I declined and came back to Texas. And when I got here, I started working for a guy who also used to work for Jason, who had started his own company, and he was growing pretty fast. And I was able to come and get on board. So that was pretty much the start to my pest control career. It did require me to have to move around. I know everyone can't do that, but this is just, what happened with me. And eventually I came back home and I've been going at it ever since '05. And I've now been on my own for 8 years. Actually, 2022 will be year 9. So just hanging in here, just doing my thing and trying to keep this thing going and become one of the best pest control companies in Texas. But that was just a quick story on how I got started, and I have more information to come. Just stay tuned, follow me, please hit the subscribe button, like my videos, share them with anyone you may know that is interested in pest control or just hearing about some business. I'm going to talk good business on all my episodes. I'm a business guy. I'll let you guys know some of the stuff I'm into as well as introduce you guys to some of my friends. So we'll see you soon. Thank you.